ready, comfortable, everything else. Good.
All right. Use a nap.
We call it using nap. After that race.
Well, I thought that was a nap.
That's true. Amazing Race Canada, Season 5, Episode 11. 11.
The final episode.
The finale. It's over.
With Gord and Wayne.
Hi, and we're at the Urban Tavern. I thought I'd say that in Edmonton. And by Joel, Lowell, and Julie's teacher. I have to keep doing this. Anyway,
Yeah. That's what
the
you do.
website will
Yeah.
be here.
No. I'll add that on
I just
there.
keep saying Joel, but because I put Julie and Lowell together.
Julie and Lowell.
This is what
Joel.
this is the part. This is this part this season was missing was teams like that.
You mean fun teams?
Fun teams,
Teams
good
that you
teams,
get behind.
compelling teams that
There you go.
you liked, but also even teams like the Big Brother team that drove you a bit crazy, but they were good to watch.
They were fun. Yeah, they were fun to watch. They were entertaining.
Yeah, they were
Good or bad, they were
I
entertaining.
mean, regardless whether these people are nice people or not, they probably are. They weren't interesting TV.
No.
So that's why this season, a few of them were, but that's why this season was pretty low.
Yeah.
All right, let's start.
As things go, this was the worst season.
For Amazing Race Canada, it was.
Anyway, first thing they do, open a clue, roadblock.
Roadblock. Go to that falls. I've been to those falls.
Go to the
Nice.
falls.
Nice.
Climb over the side.
Climb
Climb
over the
down the
side.
net.
Yep.
Grab the clue. Climb back up.
Climb back up.
I mean, not all that big a deal. I mean, if you have a fear of heights, that's a
Fear of
problem.
heights. It would have been. I mean, it wouldn't have been easy. So I'm glad it wasn't.
No, but you're strapped in, and I mean, it's not like even if you fall, well, you're not going anywhere. You're only going to go to the length of that strap. You're going to bungee
that's
back
true.
up.
Yeah, you're gonna
climb
post
your way
it.
back up again.
Yeah. So it's.
Heck, I almost think it would have been faster. Just throw yourself over the edge and then just, and then climb back up, grab the clue on your way.
I don't think you're
Save
allowed to
the
do
effort.
that. I don't think you're allowed to do that. It's not
Probably
a bungee.
not.
Not a bungee one. Let it climb down. You know, rope,
Had to climb down. Had to
rope
climb up.
ladders are a little harder than regular
Yeah.
ladders, but you know, you just gotta do it. And you know,
But
like
if
the
you-
way who did it, Sam or Paul? I can't. Still haven't figured.
Paul did that one.
Paul did, and he did pretty good because he's young and he's in shape.
Yeah, Paul did that, and Ryan was fairly quick. Korey was good going down.
Yeah.
It was like he was wrestling elephants going up.
Yeah. What happened, Korey? You're supposed to be a personal trainer.
Personal trainer.
I mean,
you look like
you're
the most out of shape guy there.
He's a big guy.
He is.
And he's got to pull a lot of weight, but he's got big arms. I mean, so
I would have
there's some
thought, and it
sort of-
looks more of an upper body thing. And, you know, climbing that is probably more upper
Oh,
body.
yeah,
Holding
it's-
yourself up on that.
It is.
I mean, the legs issues.
So I
and
think,
yet-
as a non-personal trainer, Korey, I really think you have to work on your upper body strength.
Yeah, I
Pull
think so,
yourself
yeah.
up that.
something other than
Ladder.
the biceps the size of Toyotas.
That doesn't do anything. You need the strength.
Yeah.
Sure he's big, but we're both big, but we could probably do that because we have.
And we both say it. Look, it's an easy task. It probably isn't really that easy. I mean, we're on.
Oh, I would
We accept
struggle
that.
and I would sweat, but yeah,
But-
it's yeah.
I don't think we'd have had as much trouble as he seemed to be having going up.
Well, I may hang there just upside down just to rest. It'd be fun.
You'd probably nap. Then I'd throw things at you to wake you up.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I napped through a lot of these episodes of Amazing Race Canada.
That's why we
Like,
miss
really
the
did.
task. That's why we forget stuff. We forgot that, you know, we'd be napping and miss something.
Yeah.
So everybody gets the next clue. They're all heading off to the
Old town, old city, Quebec, old Quebec.
old Quebec,
Old
center
Quebec.
center of old Quebec.
Very nice place.
You know, the bike rickshaw thing.
The rickshaw.
Yeah.
So one
guy's
team had to
dispatching.
ride the bike, and the other team was the dispatcher.
Right.
And pretty straightforward. Follow the map. Turn left. Turn right.
The map is right here. It's fairly quick, simple. X number of streets. You count 1, 2, 3. Go 3 streets north. Take it west.
And the French language, Rue de Sutecoa. I mean, those are, you just throw an accent in, and then you have it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was really disappointed. A lot of teams did. If you're gonna have a walkie-talkie, and you're gonna have a walkie, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. Like saying things like Roger over 10-4, like
Red leader 1.
something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a code name, and you're gonna have a code name, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. We would have played with that. We would have had a lot more fun with that than they did. They seem to have nothing but frustration.
Well, Ivana seemed to have fun with she would pick something up. Hey, pizza! I mean, she seemed to get into
they
it.
actually were picking up the pace on that
Yeah.
one. They were pretty quickly catching up to the guys.
Just reminded me a bit of the bagel thing in Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
I was reminded a lot about Montreal last season in this episode. you know, the old Montreal, old Quebec, running around the place looking for something.
Look for this, look for that.
Bagels, people.
Pick this person up here, drop there. Pick that person. So they have to pick up 3
Wasn't
people and
bad.
drop them in 3 locations.
I mean, it wasn't a bad task, but it just reminded me of.
It'll be a tiring task. You know, I mean, after a while, it's not so much a direction problem, it's just biking
Like
everybody
it's
places.
not that big.
Right.
It's not. You won't be doing hundreds of blocks.
So everybody races through that
Yeah.
task. Ooh, look at that, races through. Never mind, bad pun.
Yeah, all puns are bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sort of old. They're all bad.
Yeah. And then they get the next clue. They're now going to.
Zut alors, where are they going? We forgot that.
I forgot the name of
The
it.
Bonhomme.
The Bonhomme
Bonhomme.
Carnival storage
Carnival
site.
warehouse.
Amongst all the hundreds of, you know, Bonhomme,
Bonhomme.
whatever, Bonhomme costumes and stuffed animal snowmen and all these other things. They have to find a box of chocolates.
Chocolates.
That's
The
what-
clue actually told them where they had to go. It would have been nice if
Yeah,
it
it
just
doesn't
had
really
the
say
box.
much. It just has an address.
Well, it would have the boxes had the name of the company on it, and then you had to figure out what it meant instead of giving you the address. And the address like go here. Okay, fine.
Right.
That's just.
So they get it. They go out. They find the address. Go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Kenneth and Ryan come racing in. They're all over the place. They took a little longer to find it, but eventually they found a box.
I like the
Tucked up in
banana
a train.
that was alive. That was
Yes.
kind of freaky.
Yeah, because he's standing there, all in costume, just standing there perfectly still, and then he's moves on one of them.
He's lucky. He would have been like, oh my god, bam!
Yeah, fight or flight.
Oh, I just killed banana. It's too bad they didn't have a task with the chocolate shop or something.
That would have been fun.
Deliver something or make something.
Make
or
chocolates.
Eat the egg.
Didn't even show anybody eating the egg.
I mean, they.
I would have eaten that egg.
They have. I don't think they've had an eating task this whole season. There was no eat these weird things.
Well, unless you wanted to take a bite out of a cockroach.
Yeah, but there wasn't an eating task. Don't eat the cockroach. So it was kind of interesting that there was no eating task, and this would have been a nice place to eat some chocolates. I mean, chocolates
No,
were
I
great
think-
for a while, but then
I can't recall an eating task.
no, I don't
Right.
recall. But
Yeah.
we've forgotten tasks.
Yeah.
But you know, that's not our fault.
It's
that's,
not a memorable season.
That's not our fault. I'm blaming other people.
Yeah.
I mean, we are not old, and we do have beard, but we usually remember things.
Yeah, we're usually pretty detail oriented on
Yeah.
that. Maybe we need to take more notes. Perhaps we need to go back to writing. We remember more when we write it down.
I'm glad I didn't write this down. I would have wasted my time. Right?
Yeah, trying to make it entertaining. We'd have been more entertaining than the actual
I
episode.
believe so.
Yeah. Right now we're not being all that entertaining. So
I think we're
everybody
being
cracks
fine.
open the egg.
And
It's
then
the
we
next
only, and we
clue.
only saw Sam and Paul eat it.
Yeah. Did they actually eat it?
I he,
I think they took a chunk out of it, yeah.
who's the brunette? Paul?
Paul.
Paul grabbed the chunk and he put it in his mouth.
Yeah, okay.
So I saw
I mean,
something. Good
if
for
I'm breaking open a chocolate egg, I'm eating the egg.
I'm eating
man.
the fire.
We're having the chocolate.
Because you need the
Can we get two?
Because you need the energy. Because the next task, good segue, Wayne.
Go ahead.
You have to find some tower and climb up it.
Right. So, 31 stories. Whoever did the first roadblock, climbing up, down and back up the net, doesn't have to do this one.
Yeah.
This one has to do the other partner, and in this case, it was Sam going up the side of the tower.
Yeah, and then you had to get to the top and look for.
Look for a
A
clue.
flag.
So
A
once
clue
you're
or
up on
something,
top, so
yeah.
you climb all the way 31 stories on the outside of the building, hauling yourself up the outside of the tower. Get to the top, kind of help you over the top, and then
I get the feeling you would
Find a
probably
flag.
like me to do this one before you. Because. Actually, though, you just sort of.
I would- yeah.
I'm there, I'm
okay, I'm
there,
not
I'm
that.
there.
I'm probably not really that tall. You know, I could have looked around
You're
the ground level. There's a fight. Sam is up there looking.
He said trouble, because I can see that. It's probably small and it's a big
It's
area.
hard, yeah, I mean, it's a big flag on the roof of a building that you can find, but it doesn't help when, I mean, he's found it. Kenneth is right,
Kenneth's
at
got
the
up
same
pretty
time. He
quick.
got up really quick.
Yeah.
He's over there, he's looking in the same direction. He thinks he's seen it. They're both heading down at the same time.
Oh, this is. I love
One of
this
our
scene.
favorite scenes in the entire season.
This when I saw this is the first time I actually laughed out loud. This was great. It was like they had them sitting in the elevator, standing there, not even saying a word to each other, and they had the music play. So I must give good credit for that scene. That was a good scene.
But
that was it.
They'll drink their water and then race out.
They did that scene quite well. This is probably the best part of the episode, the episode, and almost the race for me.
It was hilarious. Not to be outdone by that scene, of course.
Wow.
Ivana races up. She's pretty much like Spider-Man going up the
Ivana
outside
was
there.
amazing.
She was quick going up.
She has the upper body strength.
She does.
And she's supposed to have an injured back too. So
so she just flew up the side of this building, gets to the top, and then starts looking for the clue on the roof. Looking under the edges, looking under the tracks, looking under the air conditioning system.
I've grown to like Ivana because there's times you go like, holy cow, she's pretty strong and amazing. There's times you go like, geez, Ivana, what the hell's wrong with you? It's very Suki and Jinder of her.
How many episodes?
I wish
of
there was
series
more. I wish there would have been more of that from her, but it was like,
It was not a shining moment for Ivana, but it was one that was memorable.
And Ryan got some other flag, which was the university, which had the same colors but wasn't the same thing. So they had to go back and climb up again.
Kenneth has to climb all the way back up, looking off the same side, moving down. Because he knew where he was supposed to look.
Yeah.
Because obviously Sam hadn't come back.
Nope.
So he finally finds the right clue. So everybody's back down.
So
Sam and Paul get to
the Morin Center. I know this because it was the Quebec Crime Festival was there a few years ago, and they invited me.
There you go.
That's a
you
really
get invited to things. That's
Sometimes I get invited to things. That was a great place, and they have to build a puzzle and do the Canada 150 thing.
Right. So you have a 150-piece puzzle.
Yes.
Of Canada.
Yeah.
And it's not a normal puzzle thing. It's all sorts of weird angle cuts, as opposed to your traditional jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it makes it easier.
Well, we could do puzzles pretty good. I mean, you're quite visual, so
and I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Sam and Paul start assembling this thing on the ground, and I'm like, okay, that is now going to double your time because you're going to have to move it onto the table.
And then you can't pick it up.
No, because it doesn't lock.
It doesn't lock. You have to pick it up.
So you got to one piece at a time. So now you're doubling the amount of time you're taking. Korey and Ivana get there. And they start doing the same. Sam and Paul are working on the floor. We better work on the floor.
Let's work on the floor too. Yes.
They've been ahead all along. They've obviously got the right idea. No. Please do not follow somebody else.
Yes.
So, needless to say, they're working on the floor. Kenneth and
Ryan show up.
Get the right clue, get to the building. Everybody's still there, and they're not that far along. They're like, why are you guys working on the floor? Bang, 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 bang. They had the puzzle together. Kenneth and Ryan, they had the map done. They set their things out. Yeah. They got one wrong. They don't know which one wrong. Well, they're trying to refigure that out. Sam and Paul have finished the map. They start putting theirs out. Bang, bang, bang. They were right.
Yep.
Get the next clue. They're heading off to find John at the final match. The finish line. They get to the island first. They get to the map first. Sam and Paul are the winners of Amazing Race Canada. Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, guys. Pay off your... that's not going to pay for all your med school, dude.
That is 6 wins, I think, in a row. 5 in a row, anyway.
Yeah, they pretty much dominated.
They dominated the
season, and they won the final. So
and
it's
they did.
Good for them. But
Kenneth and Ryan pulling up second place again and again and again and again.
I really enjoyed...
Which was really good for them.
I really enjoyed Kenneth and Ryan's cab driver. I thought it was a pretty cool looking guy.
I think he would have made a more entertaining racer than some of the racers we had.
I agree. There's always one team that's the third team, and you can pretty much tell.
You pretty much know they're going to end up in third place.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of telegraphing of things in this season where you knew this was going to happen. You knew it because you've seen it before, and you've seen how they edited together. Right. They're just doing the same stuff over again.
Season 5.
Please.
Let us hope there's a season 6 because we will, hopefully be running it as well as giving our review of it. I mean. If we're on the race and reviewing it, we'll probably be even harsher than we are now.
We'll be tough on ourselves. If we're on the race, we probably can't review it because they won't let us.
I don't know.
Because we're dickheads sometimes.
But you are. I'm a wonderful guy. Come on.
I know. It was. I'm gonna forget season 5, and hopefully season 6 will be much better. I don't want an all-star season.
It can be worse.
I don't want an all-star season, not because
it's too early.
Prevents us from applying. I don't think there are enough good teams to make an all-star season.
Although if they did have to pick an all-star season, Sam and Paul
No.
Dominated.
Well, you can't. If you choose winners, that gets annoying for other.
Yeah, exactly.
You already won. Why do you want to get a chance again? And they were interesting enough. They're a little bit better than Rob and Ryan, but not as interesting enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, season 5's over. Thank God.
And that's it from us.
Yeah, time for lunch. Cheers.